reason, sun or wind, at night too, chummies and slaves, under the patronage of the late Father Matthew, foundation stone for Parnell, laid down.
White horses with white-fronted plumes came round the rotunda corner galloping. A tiny coffin flashed by.
In a hurry to bury, a mourning coach, unmarried, black for the married, five off the bachelor, done for a nun.
Sad, it's a child.
A dwarf's face, mauve and wrinkled like little Ruby's was. A dwarf's body, weak as putty, in a white line deal box. Burial friendly society pays penny a week for a sod of turf. Our little beggar boy. Meant nothing. Mistake of nature. If it's healthy, it's from the mother. If not the man, better look next time.
Ah, poor little thing. It's as well out of it.
The carriage climbed more slowly the hill of Rutland Square.
Rattle his bones over the stones. Only a pauper nobody owns.
In the midst of life.
But the worst of all is the man who takes his own life. The greatest disgrace to have in the family.
Temporary insanity. We have to take a charitable view.
They say a man who does it is a coward.
It's not for us to judge.
Mr. Bloom, about to speak, closed his mouth again.
Martin Cunningham's large eyes looking away now. Sympathetic human man that he is, intelligent, like Shakespeare's face. Always a good word to say. They have no mercy on that here, or infanticide. Refuse Christian burial. They used to drive a stake of wood through his heart in the grave, as if it wasn't broken already. Yet sometimes they repent, too late, found in the riverbed, clutching at rust. He looked at me. That awful drunkard of a wife of his, setting up house for her time after time, and then pawning the furniture on him every Saturday almost, leading him the life of the damned, where the heart of the stone that Monday morning, start afresh, shoulder to the wheel, or she must have looked a sight that night. Dedalus told me he was over there, drunk about the place, capering with Martin's umbrella singing, and they call me the jewel of Asia, the geisha. He looked away from me. He knows. Rattle his bones. That afternoon of the inquest, the red label bottle on the table, the room in the hotel with the hunting pictures, stuff it was. Sunlight through the slats of the Venetian blinds, the coroner's ears, large and hairy boots, giving evidence. Thought he was asleep first. They saw like yellow streaks on his face, had slipped down to the foot of the bed. Verdict, overdose, death by misadventure. The letter, for my son Leopold. No more pain, break no more. Nobody arms.
The carriage rattled swiftly along Blessington Street over the stones.
We're going the pace, I think.
God grant he doesn't upset us on the road.
I hope not. That'll be a great race tomorrow in Germany. The Gordon Bend.
Oh yes, by Jove, that'd be well worth seeing, a faith.
As they turned into Berkeley Street, a street organ near the basin sent over and after them a rollicking, rattling song of the halls.
Has anybody here seen Kelly? Kelly. Dead Martin saw. He's as bad as old Antonio. He left me on my own, yo. Pirouette. The matter, Miss Gordy. Eccles Street. My house down there. Big place. Ward for incurables there. Very encouraging. Our Lady's Hospice for the dying. Dead house handy underneath. Where old Mrs. Reardon died. Oh, they look terrible. The women. Her feeding cup and rubbing her mouth with the spoon. And then the screen around her bed for her to die. There's a nice student there that dressed up the bite at the B game. He's gone over to the lying-in hospital, they told me. From one extreme to the other.
The carriage galloped around a corner, stopped.
What's wrong now?
A divided drove of branded cattle passed the windows, lowing, slouching by on padded hoofs, whisking their tails slowly on their clotted, bony croups. Outside them and through them ran raddled sheep leading their fear.
Emigrants.
Hooah! The driver's voice cried, his switch sounding on the flank. Slower! Out of that!
Thursday, of course. Tomorrow is killing day. Springers. Cup. So about 27 quid each. For Liverpool, probably